Hello everyone, I'd like to talk about urban adaptation, specifically what Sydney can learn from London, Singapore, and Melbourne. The city of Sydney has the goal to become green, global, and connected by the year 2030. However, it faces many challenges, one of which is the growing population. It is expected that by the year 2030, at least 1.6 million people will move to Sydney. This means Sydney will have to increase housing stock by 660,000 if this new demand is to be met. Along with the growing population, inevitably comes with urban expansion. Another challenge is the increasing sea level. Due to increased greenhouse gas emission and global warming, glacier and ice around the world are melting, increasing the sea levels. A coastal city like Sydney will be facing major challenge. In the case of London, London has a current population of 7.6 million, which is expected to rise to 8.9 million by 2031. The City of London is also facing a major risk of flooding. The solutions has been adopting London Climate Change Adaptation Strategy. Another program is called Water Neutrality. It is designed to improve the efficiency of water use in London by ensuring there is no net increase in demand despite the projected population growth. The London government covers the cost for water and energy efficiency measures to be installed in Londoners' homes. By retrofitting all the homes in London, it is expected that sufficient savings in water and energy use can be made to buffer the impact of water supply shortage due to climate change. In the case of Singapore, Singapore is one of the most highly densely populated countries in the world. It is also a low-lying island city with a generally flat coast, making it particularly vulnerable to sea level rise resulted from global climate change. In 2007, the Inter-Ministerial Committee on Climate Change was established to enhance coordination across all levels of government on climate change policies. The National Water Agency has built a diversified water supply system, which includes local catchment water, imported water, new water, and desalinated water. New water is produced by treating and purifying used water via advanced membrane technologies and ultraviolet disinfection. It is so clean that can be used as drinking water. It is worth noticing that the supply of new water and desalinated water are independent from rainfall, making it more resilient against the dry weathers induced by global warming. Another successful solution is the storm water management system. It implements a source, pathway, and receptor approach. The source solution being on-site retention, pathway solution being drainage widening and deepening, and receptor solution being specification of platform levels. In the case of Melbourne, Melbourne's adaptation approach focuses on addressing the risks of warmer temperature, drier weather, lower rainfall, intense storm events, and flooding. Melbourne has set a goal to become carbon neutral by 2020. In order to achieve this, it has implemented a 1,200 building program, which helps 1,200 commercial buildings in the city to be retrofitted with more energy-efficient technologies so that greenhouse gas emission can be significantly reduced. It also funds retrofitting for residential strata buildings in the city. The City of Melbourne uses an agreement called Environmental Upgrade Agreements. It involves three parties, namely building owner, the bank, and the City of Melbourne. After signing the agreement, the bank provides a loan to the building owner for retrofitting work to be done. Loan payment is connected by the City of Melbourne through a rates charge and then passed back to the bank. What Sydney can learn is that establish a water neutrality goal to save water, incorporate recycled and treated water into the supply system of Sydney Water, revamp current drainage system to provide additional safeguard against flooding and more variable weather, finance both commercial buildings and residential strata buildings for retrofitting work. Something like the environmental upgrade agreements can be learned and implemented. That is all. Thank you very much.